Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy this video from Msgr Bill.
Good day. Glad to be back with you in this particular medium of television, of taping, of all these wonderful communications instruments that we have in our world today. I want to talk a little bit about perpetual adoration. It's been around for several hundred years when people would come and spend time with the Lord in the Eucharist. Sometimes they would come because they were asking for something. Sometimes people would come because they are grateful for something. Sometimes people would come to just to be with the Lord and not have any other reason than that. And it's spending time with Jesus in the Eucharist. Because when every priest celebrates Mass and consecrates that host, we have the body, blood, soul, and divinity of the Lord, the very person of the Lord. Not just a symbol, not just something to look at, not a wafer, but the very presence of God. A true presence, a real presence. So in adoration, we are with the Lord. And sometimes people might ask, well, gosh, to make a whole holy hour, I mean, what do you do for an hour? It's hard to just kind of pray like that without singing songs and doing things. There are many, many helps in making a holy hour. This is a brand new book from Word of the Lord Ministries. Has many, many prayers and litanies, quotations from the popes, from the saints, about the Eucharist, about the presence, the true, real presence of God. And people will bring this book, or some people will bring a journal and they'll write many different ways to be with the Lord, to listen to the Lord. So I implore you, if you don't do this, this is a great, wonderful opportunity. Now we have a whole group of people who sign up, and they'll be all night long. We start the Perpetual Adoration on Monday morning, right after Mass, and go all the way just before Mass on Saturday morning for the weekend. And people are there 24 hours a day in prayer. In fact, one of my friends from my other parish is now about in his, I think, 41st or 42nd year of coming on Thursday mornings at 3 o'clock. He said he wouldn't miss it for anything. And the only time he's not there is when he's on vacation, because he is being touched by the Lord. So I invite you to say, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can take an hour here, an hour there, especially in the middle of the night when it's quiet. And that's part of the thing that he liked about that it was quiet, that there wasn't really any noise. So he could be as most, in his deepest part, with the Lord. So think about being part of the Perpetual Adoration program at our parish, or just start coming. Just start coming and just spend 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be an hour. And if you're not used to this, just start with 5 minutes. But in a disciplined way, maybe at 2 o'clock every Monday afternoon. That could be almost any time. But just to be with the Lord. There are many helps for that. And I guarantee you that when you do that, you will find yourself a little calmer, a little more ready to hear the Lord's voice, because you are with him and he is with you. Let us all have this great devotion to Jesus in the Eucharist, for it is truly him. It is truly him. And may God bless you, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.